Of course, the game is black screen. Hold on. Woo! I'll go with that. Okay. Greetings, folks. Greetings, folks. Greetings, folks. As you can see, today we're going to have out. We're going to be playing a little Grim Dawn. It's a little bit later in the afternoon. It's 2 o'clock. I meant to start a lot earlier than I did. I'm still getting used to adjusting the schedule to work. So again, it's gonna be a shorter stream. We're gonna go to about 4:30 Pacific time. So yeah, my brain is farting again. Don't mind me. So I wanted to play. I was like, okay, we can go back and do some Final Fantasy. We could do some, you know, because the Yokai Watch thing has started, and okay, that's just pretty much you'd be watching me do Fates, which really isn't that bad. I've watched many people just do Fate runs because, you know, nothing wrong with that. But I want something a little bit more, that's exciting. Plus, also, I don't have it yet. The new DLC came out last week for Grim Dawn, which I love for the fact that this game came out 2011, 2013, something like that. I also say that as someone who was actually an original Kickstarter backer for this game. So for me, being a backer, it feels like, I guess, everything's vindicated, because you know there's a lot of Kickstarter games that don't end well. And this one seems to be doing well, obviously, well, considering 13 to 15 years later, they bring out another DLC with a nice quality of life. I have played a little bit of the game, obviously, by myself, because I love the game. I enjoy the game. I'm great. I've not completed the game. You can see the characters on the side. The highest level is one named after myself at level 32, but I played that one with the wife. But I played with Nienda, second down there, level 7 Oathkeeper. And I like the quality of life upgrades. It feels much smoother. Much more, yeah, much smoother. It didn't quite feel so jittery, which was nice. But I figure for this one, we're going to go ahead and start a new character. Don't know what we're going to play her as. We're going to play her as something else. Also, again, you guys will notice on pinned comment is for the Wishmas 2026 donation link. If you guys feel over the next couple of months to donate, that would be great to help Sean, aka Jacksepticeye, reach his goal for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. That would be great. If you want to later, down in the About section on my Twitch page, will be the link to the Tiltify. It's pretty much just my portal to the to it, so you'll see my information, all that kind of stuff. But it's for Sean to make a wish. Wishmas is kind of how it works. I will also put the link on the description in the YouTube videos for the VODs. Now, I have to say this, for whatever reason, YouTube decided so I didn't have enough upload history on the VOD channel. So technically I can't put active links in there, despite the fact there's 2.5 years of content on the VOD channel. But I digress. I think they just want to get either my picture or video of me to for their database. Wouldn't surprise me. I will still put the link there, so just obviously copy and paste into your local browser if you feel like it, unless they bring back the hyperlink accessibility for me. I know, you know, I'll also have it on my normal YouTube. I've got just put the Unguard episode 2 should have gone live either, I think, this morning actually. So there will be a link there as well. That one does have that working hyperlinks. So, but yeah, so there will be the link there. Just copy paste it to your web browser to get to the Tiltify donation portal. Or if you guys want to just go to Sean's page, you know, Jacksepticeye, or anybody else is doing this, to donate. So, all right, with that out of the way, we'll go ahead and get started with a new game of Grim Dawn. With Cynthia, I don't know how we're going to play. I know when I was playing Nienda, I was doing an Oathbreaker, and it was actually turning out pretty good. But we'll see what I decide to play with on this one.
We paid a heavy price, but the trap worked, You seem surprised.
It's been a while since we've had a win. How long will it hold?
I've never entrapped a being like this. But the bonds hold. For now.
How do we dispose of it?
I'm just a witch. You're the soldier.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
How do you kill a spirit, though?
If you kill the mortal vessel while it's bound, the spirit may perish within. If it escapes...
It's listening to us.
What are you?
Others of your kind name us Ethereal.
Why have you invaded our world?
Your world. We existed first, but were managed by your corrupt gods. Your part opened the way, and now we return to reclaim what by right should be ours.
I've heard enough of this rubbish. Let's hang it.
Destroy this vessel, and I will find another. I have tasted its desires and emotions. Your kind is weak. You have already lost this war.
Do it.
Captain!
Cut him down!
What? Are you mad? Better safe than sorry.
The spirit has fled!
This is a human now.
The captain is correct. When they awaken, they won't remember a thing.
The Ethereal was right. The war is lost. We're a resistance now, and we need every human survivor we can call to our cause. Maybe this one here can still die with some honor. If they ever wake up, send them to me. If they don't, bury him deep with the others.
And there we go. Bum.
Still drawing breath, I see. You're one lucky bastard, I'll give you that. Best go speak to Captain Bourbon right away. He seems to have a plan for you now that we've spared your life. You were possessed, so we strung you up. Seems the spirit fled your body before your life ran out. I'd have left you to hang, but the captain had other plans. He sees some purpose in you, and I'm not going to argue. He's, up the road, in the courtyard. Don't make me regret cutting you down.
Except you didn't cut me down. The captain cut me down. All right. Yeah, the one thing I noticed, it's so much smoother after the quality of life with the new DLC. Plus, they changed the UI a little bit.
You're not looking too bad for someone just come back from the brink of death. You were taken, possessed by the same creatures that have been reanimating these zombies here. Normally, I'd have burned you with the rest to be safe, but we've lost too many people to the dead. I need someone expendable, someone with nothing to lose but a lot to gain. Right now, you're that person. Prove your worth to me, and the survivors of Devil's Crossing may just welcome you. The bodies of the dead are rising again in some horrible unlife. Corpses don't just get up and move around on their own. Something is reanimating our deceased with ethereal energy. We have observed the dead for some time, and they appear to be flooding Lower Crossing from the Burial Hill, just beyond town. I want you to go to the Burial Hill, find whatever is controlling these abominations, and destroy it. You will need to fight your way through Lower Crossing. Once you've crossed the stream on the far side of town, there will be a beaten path leading up to Burial Hill. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I'd be asking a lot of my people to welcome you with open arms, too. Help us in our hour of need, and I will open Devil's Crossing to you.
All right, let's go kill monsters. Figure out how I want to. Anything good? Scrap Metal Huda. I love the names. Alright, so that's a gun. I might go with the Oathbreaker route still with this, because it's got a nice shield throw. Alright, yeah, I think I'll go ahead and hold on. Before I do that, I want to make sure I want to go. Because the Oathbreaker is nice, because it does have a nice shield throw. Necromancer is nice. At level 10, I get my second one. How do I want to do this? Yeah, I think we'll go Oathbreaker. Go that route, which means I am going to definitely want to go increase my physique. Ba-ba-bum. A one-handed or two-handed? That is a two-handed weapon. Oh, hi, bastard. I want to go one-handed though. That way I need, that's not till later in the game when I get explosives. I have to remember to come back here. I think I'm glad they mark it. That they've marked this now. For detonation sites. I'm going to go. I want field throw. Alright, so let's go put Francis's gun here, because I might... Okay, Francis's note. I'll go ahead and read those. I'm trapped here. I realize now I will die in this house. Margaret, I fear that you are already dead, and so may not be so bad if I am shortly to join you. If by some miracle you yet live and return here to find this note, please know that I am not angry with you. I never regretted our life together, but now only regret that I lost my temper and spoke unkind words when we parted. I hope you will not think me a coward for what I'm about to do. They are already in the house. I've barricaded myself in this room, but it's only a matter of time before they break through. All I can do now is choose the manner in which I face death, and I would rather die a man than be changed into one of those horrid things or eaten alive. I will always love you, Francis. How are we looking? 12, 18. Oh, yeah. Oh, I never did put up my, my stat. I should keep going with physique for right now. That does increase my physical, attack damage. Yeah, we're doing through there. Okay. Where do you think you're going, you son of a biscuit? Alright, Harbor Master's log. Autumn fogs are appearing early this year, but traffic remains unusually high. There is a steady flow of small craft coming down from the Malmouth and other townships to the northeast. Some of these boats are barely afloat, burdened with what looks like people's every possession. These travelers, sometimes entire families, bring with them strange tales of wars and the strange tales of wars with the unnatural. Excuse me. Bunch of hogwash riling up the soft townsfolk. Can't complain though, it keeps the box busy. Most are westbound, trying to get as far away as they can. The lads at the docks are starting to lose their nerve. Some have talked about setting out west themselves, and I've assured them this is all nonsense and will pass. Youth are easily caught up in the energy of the moment. Oh, how wrong you are. Ooh, nice leather helmet. Yep. Oh. a whole bunch of guys. Firehog. Well, you go down. Thank you. Alright, okay, so we got that one. I know that one's a better weapon overall. Yes. Let's see here. That one gives me got better health. Okay, this. Yes, we gotta equip those. Better pants. That in the armor. 18 armor, but energy regeneration per second. Well, I'm not really using a lot of energy. We will put it there because it doesn't hurt to have. 20 armor. This one gives me extra bonuses, but I'm not really doing any extra damage. So. Oh, that's right. I leveled. All right. You can go away. Let's do this. We will go ahead and more rapid seek. Let's go ahead and work on that. Okay, I want to bring that up, bring that up, bring those up. Like I said, we're gonna level up those base abilities. Journal of Inquisitor Creed, first and second entry. All right, first entry. I am currently en route to the village of Burwich in order to investigate a number of strange incidents that have been reported in this area. As dusk is drawing near and the swamps in this region are said to be hazardous to travel at night, I've reluctantly taken up lodging in a small squalid tavern in Lower Crossing. Excuse me. Perhaps I am weary from the hurried travels, but I feel as if there is a strange pressure and electricity in the air. It is almost akin to the still before a thunderous summer gale, but yet the sun shines and not a cloud to be seen. Everything seems to be as it should, but in my gut I feel that something terrible soon will come to pass. Alright, journal entry number 2. As I was packing to resume our journey to Burwich, my assistant was urgently requested at a logging camp in Old Grove, west of Devil's Crossing, where the strange animal attacks have left 3 lumbermen listless and pale. Upon arriving, I received a somber greeting from the foreman, who informed me that the bitten workers had gone mad and fled the premise. They were reported to have spoken in an unknown tongue. The foreman showed me the remains of the animal, 2 gray foxes and a hound, suffering some sort of horrific mange, lay in a hastily dug pit behind the outhouse. The foreman told me the animal suddenly died when confronted by the workers and a strange green vapor emanated from the remains. Shortly afterwards, the 3 lumbermen fell ill and their mental state rapidly deteriorated. It appears that my presence in this region is most warranted. Quick drink of water, please. You don't mind me? All right. Where else of the town? A little more of the town to explore. Going. Not really drop anything, are they? But that's okay. All right. We're all going to die out here. Calm down. Where are you from? I was staying with a group of survivors down at Devil's Crossing, you know, the old prison. Supplies started running low. I volunteered to go scavenge around Lower Crossing. Figured it was safe enough, but I was wrong. I got chased in here by a pack of ravenous rift scourges, though I can't hear their maddening scattering anymore. I suppose I have to thank you to thank for that. It doesn't matter though, this area is overrun with the dead. We won't make it 5 feet without getting surrounded. I suppose I could open a rift gate. A what? Isn't that one of those things that are pouring out of? Well, sort of. Mine will take you home. I'm having a hard time believing that after what I've seen up in Burrwitch, but you don't seem to have the look of a taken about you. I suppose this is my only option. See you back at Devil's Crossing. Oop. The poison's miasma that they. I hear you. Where are you? Already been in that one? I have been in that one. Okay. Oh no, maybe not. What do you use? Kind of similar. Although they give me +6 ether damage. I lose some 3% health, but I gain a whole bunch of other resistances. I think we'll go that route. I remember when I first played, one thing that always threw me on this game is the fact that everybody's so used to certain color progression. You know, blue, green, yellows, that kind of stuff for gear. you want yellow is actually your lowest quality high-end gear. It's technically like the green items you find in like World of Warcraft or something like that. Where you want green, blue, purple after that. So it's one of the, it threw me for a loop when I first played the game. But once you understand it, it's not that bad. How am I looking? Okay. Couple more, and I should be able to level up again. Let's go get this one over here. Hi, take a nap. Go ahead and spec and sell stuff.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Yeah, it goes, yeah, the yellow, then green, then blue, then purple, I believe, in rarity and the like. Any good sales on how much do I have? 1,000? I got 1,000. Anything good? It's not going to break my bank. Not really. I'm looking. And it gets shoulder pieces. Not really at the moment. Alright, I want to go, because see this? Let's go safeguard. Let's go ahead and do that one. Let's do another say. Yeah, we'll go that route. We're just going to keep working on leveling up. I should move to level 5 and start getting the River with such a might that goes from your target. Okay, because that allowed me to do a Captain America and the shield bouncing. Instead of having just like here where you get one attack or another. That's where I got to go into. Oh, there's one more. Oh, my hand itching. Oh. Ah!
Can't do that.
Definitely not getting the amount of gear I had from my other playthrough. I had a lot more, yeah, a lot better gear. Even by level 5, I had a lot better gear. Now, so okay, one careful here. Still, I love that. Well, I should level pretty quickly here. Back and forth, back. You come here. We're gonna have a chat.
Can't do that yet.
Oh, yo, son of a biscuit. Yeah, I definitely don't have as much good gear as I did at a playthrough. All right, let's head back, get my stuff. Not that way. I need to go up this way.
Can't do that yet.
Can you go?
Can't do that yet.
Oi. Alright, what did we get? His skull, which is an offhand. I'll take the 50 armor. Anything good here? 17. Not really. I'm gonna hold that off. Let's see. Shields, cast for offhands, rings, head, and chest. What's that? You know we got. Clear out up here before I go down. All right. Gives me bonus magic, bonus health 5, so 4. Up my cunnings, haven't done that yet. That will help. And schmuckers, how do I want to do this? I know I want to move that up, but I want to get... do that. I wasn't even paying attention to my health. Damn it. I'll come back to you in a second. Go back in. Let's go get my body. Try and pay attention to what the hell I was doing. And make sure I be smart about this. Up, up,
Can't do that yet.
Okay. I'm getting a lot of guns in this one here. How did we get? Oops, sorry, hit the mouse. On mic, I mean. A little more cunning. What do I need for cunning? 80. Cunning at 145. So I do need to bring my cunning up. By the way. Okay. That allows that. We'll stay there for a couple of levels. Ooh, what do you? You're two-handed. I do less. Yeah. Perfect, Nugan. All right, let's head back to town. Go around. Got to go up and around this way.
The dead attacks have slowed and their numbers are thinning. I take that as a sign that you've dealt with the source?
Yep, I have killed the reanimator.
A creature was doing this? Disturbing. Thanks to your efforts, we may yet hold out here a little longer. I've sent word to the gate guard. Speak to him and he should let you in. Take some well-deserved time to rest and recover. Welcome to Devil's Crossing. I need some time to plan our strategy. In the meantime, there are others around Devil's Crossing who could use your help. Take a moment to mingle with your fellow survivors. Kasparov, our resident scientist, is really eager to speak with you. He babbled some nonsense, but I believe he wants to talk about your connection with the Ethereals. Barnabas, our handyman, said he needed help with our water pump. When you're done assisting them, speak with me in my office inside the prison.
Let's see. Harmon? Yeah, Harmon. I hear you've been cleaning up out there in Lower Crossing. If you're going to keep fighting those bastards, you'll need better equipment than that. Here's something that you'll likely never see again in this world, stranger. Something for nothing. Take some iron coin off my hands. I don't need it anymore. Why are you helping me? You see, they killed my Annabelle back when the village was first overrun. Ain't nothing gonna bring her back, and if it tries, I'll put a bullet through its skull. I got nothing left but revenge, so I pay iron to those willing to put down those abominations. Take Pharaohs, Julius, and Negan, for instance. They used to all be good men, defenders of the Empire. Now, nothing more than shambling fiends stalking the swamplands of Whitemire. Slaughter them. Put them in the dirt like they ought to be, and I'll give you some more iron from my stash.
See anything you like?
Alright, I want to go ahead and sell that. Sell because I'm not that. Sell that. Harmon just wants to go ahead and... Yeah, I'll go ahead and sell that because that doesn't really do me any good. Whoop, whoop, whoop. What was that one I just bought? I don't want to sell those. Okay.
Put it to good use.
Let's go talk to
Welcome
Dead Boy.
to my workshop. I saw you fighting the dead out in Lower Crossing, and I dare say you were absolutely brilliant. Evidently, cutting you off that noose was the best decision the captain made that day. Ah, Where are my manners? I'm Kasparov, scientist and inventor. What brings you to my humble shop?
The captain said you wanted to speak to me.
Rift gates, yes. The Ethereals use them to get around. I was working on a way to close them, but then you stumbled through ours. We have never seen a human, possessed or otherwise, pass through one before. Not a living one, anyway. It was then that I realized that we could put these portals to use. There is something about you that is attuned to the rift gates, and I intend to replicate it.
Oh, wait. What?
You don't remember anything, do you? I may have taken some liberties while you were out cold. It was just a few tests, a blood sample or two, nothing major. The results were curious. It appears that your body is still teeming with residual aether energies. Don't worry, you won't be growing any new limbs, probably. But I'm going on tangents here. I believe that, with a correctly tuned pulse of aether energy, we can replicate this phenomenon in a controlled manner, as in without the need for pesky possession. I've been working on just the device to do it, but it needs power. For that, I require aether crystal fragments. Excellent. These will do perfectly. I'll just place them into my device here, and... Oh my, that's not right. Not at all. That pulse, it wasn't supposed to go off. Oh dear. 1, 2, 3. Yes, my fingers are still intact. Did it reach you too? How do you feel?
I feel stronger.
Ah, very good. I'm sure a little more aether in your system won't do you the slightest harm. Okay, maybe it was a lot more. But you look fine. Fitter than ever. A real shame about the prototype, though. Showed such promise. Perhaps if I had more fragments. We've been so preoccupied with this Riftgate business that I completely forgot about my apprentice, Starlet. I sent her out to the Burwich Estates to fetch parts for our research, and she's been gone entirely too long. Seems her ineptitude carries beyond just the workstation. I have to say, I do feel a little responsible for her now that she's my apprentice. Could you please go out there and find that hopeless girl?
All right, keep an eye out for her. And let's go talk to...
The captain send you over? He must have done quite a service with the dead if he's got hands to spare for old Barnabas. Let's get to business, yeah? Our wind pump's broken down again and we're running low on water. We're all out of parts, so I can't fix her up. Can always melt down what weapons we have, but I'm not too fond of being devoured in my sleep. I'll need scrap from Lower Crossing. Impressive. We hadn't had much luck scavenging for supplies on account of the dead swarming Lower Crossing. You seem to handle them well enough, though. I'll get the wind pump up and running in no time. Devil's Crossing will have safe drinking water again, and it's all thanks to you. First class is on me. Well, the good news is, I got the water pumping again. The only problem is, it smells like a sewer. Only about a tenfold worse. Well, I haven't smelled something this rotten since I've cleared out a den of slith ages ago. They're loathsome reptiles, make their homes in swamps and dank caves. They secrete a nasty poison into the water that makes it drinkable for them, but nearly always fatal to us. I bet good iron there's a nest in that cave that fuels our pump. I'm too old for all this spelunking, so I need you to go down there and kill it. This key will open the cellar in the shack behind me, right by that accursed rift gate. It connects to the bowels of the prison, which should lead you to the cave. Find the Slith matriarch that's likely polluting our water supply, and the poison should clear out on its own. You do this, and all the Devil's Crossing will be honoring your name with every glass.
Okay, I got a point here. What do I want to do with this? Ooh, oh, we'll do that. We're going to do the bouncing shield, at least one. Let's go into Devil's Crossing. The captain said you're good to go. Don't start any trouble. Well, no text message. No, I don't want to give my, no. Ever get those messages? Oh, we're looking for surveys. I don't give a flying rat's butt. Alright, well, I'll be damned. You really came through for me. The rift took me right back to Devil's Crossing, just as you promised. I'd like to thank you. Here, take everything I found out there. It's not much, but maybe you can make some use of it. Got more scrap. Dibble? I'm sorry to bother you, but if you're heading out towards Whitemire, could you keep an eye out for my brother? His name is Milton Hart. He was a soldier in the Imperial Army. When we fled Burnwich, he volunteered to cover our escape. He always had a penchant for heroics. But it has been weeks and we have not heard from him. I dread to think that he may have become one of the dead. He always wore an amulet I gave him years ago to keep him safe. Now I fear it may be preserving him in undeath. I wish nothing for my brother to be allowed, but for my brother to be allowed to rest in peace. Will you do this for me? We last saw each other near Sodden Hollow in Whitemire, so I'm afraid he's still out there. All right. Like I said, I've done a lot of this before, so I want to see if there's anything here I can switch out that I don't already have. Yes, I got a ring. A little bit of bonus to there. Nowhere near high enough on any of that. How about those? Yeah, I lose 5 damage per second. 11 to 33, 18 to 24. But 1 to 4 acid damage, 25 poison damage over 5 seconds, 18% cold. Doesn't look like there's anything else. Ooh, hold on, okay. Plague Bearer, Scrap Metal Ball Mace of Alacrity, 25 poison. Yes. That one I'm not too worried about selling because it pretty much drops for everybody. Although that one gives me 22. Plus 22 damage per second to equip, 14 physical, all 10% plus being. Ugh. Yeah. Choices. 13 and 34. This one has a higher chance of higher damage. This one does more damage per second. We'll switch out that. You could shield, I can, yes. Good shield, I can use this one. I gotta wait till I'm level, I can need 145 physique. Both of those need 145 physique. Okay. Yeah, I can sell that, because I got 3 of those sitting in there. Okay. There's all the reagents. Let's see here. Weapon and shield ones. What do I have? And then this one does fire damage, lightning damage, overall damage, cold damage. Let's make it a chilly one. Okay.
It's safe with me, promise.
all the rest of the stuff in my inventory. Yeah, I could transmog, but I'm not going to at the moment.
I'll give you a good price of what I've got left.
You have anything good? I don't have weapons, armor. I haven't got shoulder pieces yet. Was it 290? Did I do that? I might have. Or everything gets refresh. Okay, so I gotta beat 18 armor. 23, 23, 26. How much are you asking for? 433? Okay. Okay, feet. Feet I don't have anything. 278. Oh. Decent, I like. And then gloves and shoulder pieces. Oh, and a belt. Belts are expensive though. Let's have a look at belts. Yeah, 2,600, 1,000.
Put it to good use.
All right, let's do. That one first. Oh, I like the bounce. That helps so much nicer. Yee. Don't think. Yeah. We've leveled. Okay, so the question is, do I want to keep going physique or cunning? I'll keep going with physique. Or did I do cunning? I had up cunning. I want to do physique. There we go. Now, I want definitely that. Let's go ahead and do more of the shield. The natural shield defense. I don't actually remember what the key is for that. You know, I'm gonna look that up real quick. What is the key for the evade? There is none. Okay, I'll have to figure out which one I'd want to do for that later. Or I put like I've always played and I just cast it there and take it. Ba-da-ba-bum. Ba-da-da-da-da. Oh yeah, for those who are slightly arachnophobic, I should probably go ahead and warn you all about that. Ba-ba. That's much nicer. Okay. And teeth are warped. But yeah, I should probably warn arachnophobes if there are big spiders in this game, and I will be heading towards them. Or they'll be coming towards me. So getting a lot of guns. Does it better in general? All weapons, shields, and offhand. I already have that filled. All right, maybe. Wait, hold on. Ba-da-da. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't set because it is awfully dark on OBS. All right, I want to make sure there's no other hidden rooms. Plus, I might. Yeah, I've got plenty of space right now. Any hidden wall. Doesn't look like it. So I think I got all the hidden room for this one. But I will double check. Yeah, looks like I got all of them. Okay. I did get all the hidden rooms. Oh, spiders.
Can't do that yet.
I have my eyes itching like that. Think that is, yeah, they're over there. Squish, squish, sploosh. Level. All right. Cunning allows me to do most. I'm gonna bring up cunning on this one as well. All right. I want that. Give me now 3 targets that hits. Oh no, it's just on this one, but it does more damage. Okay. I'm okay with that too. You can go away. Oh, hi. Do I need those? I can't. I think I need those. Hold on. Silver necklaces. It doesn't say, but hold on to them. We'll hold on to them anyways. Do 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 do. Oh, there she is. Okay. All right. Beat it, yeah. This is the slow. Just gotta hit whacking. Yeah, I'm not doing a lot of DPS with this one. It's all right though. Slow and steady. Although design kind of way to help handle it. Where do you think you're going? Ba, 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 ba. Mac. Ba, 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 ba. Smack, 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 smack.
I can't carry anymore.
Get me. Okay. Yeah, my portal was what? L? L. Yep. Ow. That's definitely a better overall ring. Gloves. Less armor, but it give me better stats. And I can offset that with those. Shield. That one's still a better deal.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Any good shoulder pieces? So much more like 500. Yes.
See you around.
Let's go back to that. What do I need for the... Alright, would they give me pants and a amulet? Okay, that amulet. Oh, okay, so it's got both the defensive rating. Oh, offensive. I like the higher armor. Less armor, but more benefits. I don't know. 5 spirit. Well, I'll take that because I don't really need spirit. The physical damage, trauma damage, and defensive ability works better for what I'm currently running as.
Any luck clearing out those sliths? People are starting to beg me for water. I don't know how many more times I can say it'll melt your guts before they just rush me and take it. Well done. Once I pump out the remaining poison water, the spring should be clean enough for drinking. I'll make sure to let people here know how much help you've been. They'll be grateful that they can get a drink without dissolving their intestines. One more thing. Take my rucksack. Useful for hauling back scrap or whatever else you come across. I'm too old for that stuff now.
Should give me, yep, another bag.
See anything you like? Put it to good use.
What do I need for...
I'll keep your stash safe.
I need 50,000 to expand storage. Okay. I can at least sell that. I'm not going to end up using it. How many of mutiny do I have? I think this is the first of mutiny that I have, so we might hold on to that.
I'll keep an eye on this.
Sell this. One last thing before we talk to the captain.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
War medals, the orange one from receive the item Kickstarter service medal. I don't have any of the other medals from them. I do have the Kickstarter one.
Perfectly safe illusions for a price.
Here we can transmog, but I'm not sure I'm going to. Let's see. A military signal from the Great Kickstarter Wars of 2012.
Perfectly safe illusions. For a price.
Not that I know where that's at. All of that is cool. I don't remember getting that one. All right, you know, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this because why not? It could be fun. There. Why not?
Let's see what I can do here.
Let's see. I'm not high enough for the bounty yet.
Good, you're back. I've heard good things from both Kasparov and Barnabas. You're a real asset to this community. One of my scouts came back with news making our next move clear. The dead are heavily concentrated in Burwitch Village to the north, past the swamps of Whitemire. There must be a reason why. Perhaps the ethereal behind these attacks is there. We can't know for sure without investigating deeper. You've proven yourself quite resourceful thus far. Your ability to secure rift gates for human use could be a turning point in our situation. With all the activity around Burwitch, there's bound to be a rift gate. If you can capture it, that will give us a solid foothold in the area. Follow the road north through Whitemire. Though in the current state of things, you will likely have to leave the road behind well before you reach the village. Keep pressing north and you will eventually reach the outskirts of Burwitch. It's surrounded by a palisade wall, so you will have to find a way inside. Once you've secured the rift gate, return to Devil's Crossing.
Do I need to sell anything? No, I do not need to sell anything. All right. Okay, how do I want to go about this? I do... What secondary class should I go with? I got, you know, of course, Oathbreaker. Necromancer might be kind of fun. Let's do that. Let's do Oathbreaker Necromancer, because then I can sit there and... do that. But I wanted to get Oathkeeper up a little bit more here. Actually, hold on. You do that. Oathbreaker and an army. I like it. Works for me. Ooh. Oh, that's... Don't think I had anything else. Nope. Me. Alright, the Pharaohs the Rotten is gone. What do I need to do here? So I probably do need to now work on... Well, head back real quick. I wanted to check on some of the other shields that I had. So,
I'll keep your stash safe.
alright, so 18% chance to block 80 damage. 6 cold damage plus 4 physique. Can I equip you? No, because dropping that brings me to my physique down because of the bonus. Okay. So I do need to bring my physique up a little bit more.
I'll keep an eye on this.
Kind of curious, that's why I wanted to check. Alright, we're in Whitemire now. Doing. What is that? Comparison, much. Green and it's better equipped. Please stay your weapons, stranger. We're no outlaws. We were captured and put to work here in the mine. I hope you're here to set us free. You're slaves here? So it would seem, and nothing is worse to a rover than being confined. We're part of a rover band that set up camp in a secluded part of Whitemire, hoping to avoid trouble, but trouble found us anyways. They captured 4 of us, but young Larkin and 2 other men, who were already died from overwork. They just left their bodies down here with us. Rovers follow the path of peace, but I can't help but think the world is a better place since you sent those outlaws to meet their judgment. So I'll get you to Devil's Gate. A rift gate? Furious. I thank you for your kind offer, but we should return to our people in the swamps. That is our way, our path. Very well. We will spread word of your deed. Should you ever find yourself in the company of the rovers, you will always find a place beside our fire. Alright, dirt-covered note. Got ourselves a bunch of them idiot rovers wandering in our hideout the other night. They were unarmed, as they often are. Of course, they tried to run when we jumped them, but little good that did them. Now we have ourselves a few slaves digging in the mine. We can't eat coal, though, and our food supplies are starting to run out. The rovers barely had a few scraps between them. With the Burnwitch Bridge destroyed, we're stuck in this swamp. I'm beginning to wonder if perhaps we made a mistake by not following Cronley's gang to the west. May not be much pickings in the wilderness on that side of Devil's Crossing, but at least they had numbers. Could possibly hunt down a decent-sized boar between the lot of them. Out here, we got nothing but Slith and the dead. Alright, so that tunnel cave system is done. Splursh. Bum, 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 bum. Oh boy. Couple mini bosses. I can. All right. With Itomax. Oh no, I'm not dying now. And Lorix. Two of them in the same area. What do we get from those? A two-handed mace, a tome. I don't really do much of that. Not much is really better than what I've got, so I can sell a lot of that. Although I do need the necklace. I don't need them yet, but it's the quests I need them for later. Ow, I got stuck on them. Have I cleared this one out? I think I have. We'll enter, we'll double check. I think I've cleared this one out. No, I haven't. It's the Ratman. I haven't done that yet. Maledictus. All right. Bastard. Pascal. Oh, Pasquille, excuse me. Doing. Okay, now we've completed this cave. Oh, wait. Let's step. Okay, I think I. Aha, okay.
skill's not ready.
Now it is. Who's attacking?
I can't do that yet.
Come on, we can do it. You, Mason. Alright, I know we're almost done here. You. Woo! Okay. What am I looking? Oh.
I can't carry anymore.
Wow. Okay, I wasn't sure I was inspired by that. Alright, what do we have? Bone Splitter. Yeah, I know I have unassigned points. Hush. I do want to do this because that's going to do a little more there. What do you need? Gives me more resistances though, which is probably a nice. We'll do that. Damage. Lot less damage per second. Again, less damage. Plus 4 health. 4% health. But that's gonna be good because they're all pets. Technically, my minions count as pets. If I do that, yeah, I do less overall damage, but my skeletons get plus 4% offensive ability, 6% ether resistance, and 5% chaos resistance. No, I'm not ready for that. That, again, like I said, doesn't do enough for what I need. For this ring. Subjugator's Platinum Band of Drangul. Plus 27% offensive, 16%, and then 1 energy regeneration per second. Increase health generation by 10%. And increase armor by 3%, and 10% damage by all my pets. I think we're going to replace this one with that. Because again, it gets all my raised skeletons to do more damage. Who are you? Thunderstruck, Pusquale's Tale of Alacrity. +3, Nadala's Hidden Hand, ++. Okay. I need a level 12. I'm 11. Okay. And I need to go back and sell crap. All right. Do you want to do this? I want to do that. And let's go and do. All right. At 100% cast speed, drain essence deals damage and drains energy every 0.25 seconds. Let's improve my skeletons. All right. And then I need to go back.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Okay, I'll sell all the gray items at least. Should go and do that. Yeah, I'll sell those. Sell that. I'm going to keep what I have. Belt wise.
Iron well spent.
I'll keep your stash safe.
Yep, I'm still just too low with that. All right, bone splitter. Anything I have here that does that? Resistant plated gauntlets of Maven's Mitts. Doesn't have another item that give me bonuses to that? Let's have a look here. Plus 15. Doesn't really do me any good because I'm not doing that kind of damage. And same with the armor, it doesn't really do me any good. I think I have 2 of those. I do need to go through this and sell some of that until I get enough money to.
I'll hold on to that for you.
We'll sell the rest.
What do you want?
No, there was someone around here who did. Crudely scrawled note. Now, I ain't a decent man, and I sure ain't good at writing, but words need to get out about what this place really is. This prison, it ain't like no joint I ever been in, and I've seen double my share. Men don't stay here long neither, and some of the lads they haul in, they ain't criminals. I'd know. Moment I see a man, I can tell by the eyes that he's done if he's done wrong. These boys, I see fear. I've seen the warden a couple of times, big man in black armor, and ain't you know better? You'd think he was on the wronger side of the bars. Excuse me. Ow. Tried to hiccup and breathe in at the same time. That hurts. Every day he and his lackeys take prisoners out of this hut in the yard by the dozens. They ain't never coming out. Later, a wagon rolls in by the hut. It always leaves full. They don't let us out of our cells no more, but I can tell there ain't much left of us. The halls are quiet. The last man in my row. The others, they have been taken in yesterday's batch. I ain't asking for pity. I know my end's in the hut, but perhaps this note will be my one good deed in my pathetic life.
Greetings, child. I am pleased to see that the taint of possession has left you. Should you require it, I offer spiritual guidance to the survivors. I will gladly extend this service to you.
Are you the one who stopped me when I was possessed?
My knowledge of spirits has allowed me to devise a trap with which we were able to contain you and the ethereal that controlled you. It was not until the noose was firmly around your neck that the spirit left you, though. I'm afraid that I am not at all fit for combat, which from my understanding was more than necessary for you to reach the Reanimator's lair. I was only able to subdue the ethereal within you with the use of a trap, which would have required the Reanimator to come to us, just as you have. Troubled memories can cloud the mind and torment the spirit. With my guidance, you can move past these painful thoughts and begin anew.
Alright, so I can redo. Okay. She's the one who can.
Safe journey.
Okay. Talk to the. Alright, let's go sell.
I'll give you a good price for what I've got left.
I gotta get higher up with them.
Put it to good use.
I can start getting some better gear from the crossing. I've been through here. No, I actually don't remember. Okay, I have and I have. Okay. I was on this side of the road, not the other side of the road. Okay, you clear it over here. Alright, Savage Totem. Woo! Okay. Shit! Damn it. Alright. Let's hit a portal nearby. Portrait Nugan. Okay. Let me do this real quick. Let's see. You want to do that? Let's go improve the shield. Yeah, gotta go north. I'm gonna open a portal there, that way. There we go. All right, let's see what I got compared to this comparison here. 7 ardor, yeah. 7 armor, 19 cunning, 74 health. Okay, I like the stats on that one better. Um, 14, but it doesn't really work for me. Go cunning there. So I forgot to do that with my points. How was it? Okay, about 20 more minutes, I would say. I only have 1 guy left. That would be a problem. You. Anything good? A few things. Oh, did I see a... Yes, I did. Okay, let's go get the portal. Then we'll get the map. Haha, it's mine now. Okay. Let's see. How's my inventory looking? I'm getting kind of full. Anything new worthwhile? Some armor in there. Let's see. What's it do? Yeah, I'll put that in helmet. Energy regeneration will be useful. Let's see what time this is. Yeah, we got a couple more minutes we can play around. We're in Sodden Hollow now. Do they have a quest in here? I don't remember. Leveled. Keep going up between physique and cunning. We'll go that route. Anything good? Nope, nothing good. Okay. That. Julius? Whatever. We got Julius now. Is need to find Negan the Withered. Hi, who are you? Milton. Oh, I need you anyways. Support. Let's see, Heart's Amulet and his note. Where is his note? Okay. I'm afraid I may have to break a promise. I'm not about to give up yet, but things aren't looking good outside. I was lucky to survive that first night when I volunteered to distract the rotten walkers while Bourbon and his group, including my little sister Sybil, made their way through to Devil's Crossing. I believed in Bourbon, and if anyone can get those people through, it's him. Before they left, I looked Bourbon in the eye and told him to keep her safe. He put his arm on my shoulder and spoke in a calm, reassuring tone of his. He told me that he would do everything he can, but I had to promise him something too, that I would do my damn best to get out of this alive. Well, I've sure got myself into a fine fix. I diverted the walkers straight all right, but now I'm all hemmed in. I've been hiding in a group of old dilapidated shacks and keep changing positions whenever the dead get too close. I can't find a way forward though, and I'm running out of daylight. The walkers seem stupid generally, but I think they've dug out the riverbeds at last night, allowing the walkers to wash the roads out. It's almost as though something is directing them. I'm not done yet, and I have no intention of dying in this rotten shack. I'm going to try break free and go out fighting if I have to. If the worst comes to pass, you'll find this note and my cold corpse. Well, please let my sister Sybil know what's come to pass and tell her to be brave. I can only hope she made it to Devil's Crossing. Yes, she did, my good man. Yes, she did. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's an offhand. I don't need that. 8 armor, element damage. Doesn't really do me any good except for the health. Alright, take care of that. How's that mace in comparison to what I've got? Plus 7 physical damage, plus 15 physical percent, plus 5. Overall, a better weapon. Let's go make a toasty. Alright, okay, it's about time I'm gonna have to call this, so let me go ahead and portal back to Devil's Crossing. And sell a whole bunch of stuff.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
On this sell. Should just actually just keep the blue items from here on out. Oop, I want to keep that. Or maybe. No, I'm gonna sell that.
See you around.
You've returned. I see you carry my brother's amulet, though this has appeared. Unfortunately, Milton was one of the dead. This is a lot to take in. Milton, I'm sorry, brother. Thank you, stranger. At least I can live knowing that my brother is free of all this misery. The amulet was enchanted to keep my brother strong. I think I could use it more than... I think you could use it more than me. Here, take it. Here, may it bring you luck. Blah, blah. Okay, what did that give me? It gave me Sister's Amulet of Life-Giving. %10 health, plus health 11, so not quite as good regeneration per second, but I get a lot more stuff. Any other amulet ones? That one gives me energy. We'll do that. Okay.
I'll keep your stash safe.
We'll take that. That can go in different there. We'll just go ahead and Mystic, Mighty Miltons, and Mystic Miltons. Okay, I'll just sell the green. Sell those real quick, and then we will probably call it tonight or today.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Okay.
See you around.
Go ahead and do that. Actually, I'm gonna wait. I will see here. So, thank you guys for being here. I said it's gonna be a short stream. I said about 2.5 hours today. I wanted to do longer, but like I said, I'm still getting the schedule worked out. So, my bad. If you want to do longer. Now, I might try to go on later tonight after dinner, after the wife gets home and all that kind of fun stuff. And if that's the case, we'll get back. Maybe we'll get back on with Grim Dawn. Maybe we'll play something different. I don't know. I do, but we will do something tomorrow. Again, sometime with. I'm hoping to be a longer stream. You know, hopefully start sooner than 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Try and get earlier. The goal is to get back into Soul Hacker 2. Get that one going. Work on the grind on that one. For anybody who doesn't know, Soul Hacker 2 is a Shin Megami Tensei style game. It is made by Atlas. Not in the same universe, and the game, the original Soul Hacker came out in like 97 to 99, and it really doesn't have anything to do with the current game, but take place in the same universe, sort of. But it's a Shin Megami Tensei game, so if you know Persona, you know, we'll get Shin Megami Tensei, you know what Soul Hacker is. So that is, we're working through that. It's a little bit grindier than most of the Shin Megami Tensei games that I've played. You gotta, ironically, you gotta collect the demons and level them up. Then I'll watch tomorrow if I can get it, if I can play it, if I get to playing it. Like I said, I'm gonna try and get to a lot earlier, so we'll try and do that. Thursday, I don't know if I'm going to stream or not, or if I'm going to do some recording, or editing. I know I got some editing I gotta get done. I gotta get the 3rd episode of On Guard completed on the edit part. Friday we'll probably do something Final Fantasy Friday. I kind of like doing that. I have Final Fantasy 7 Remake, and we have Final Fantasy 14 that I'm currently playing. I've gone through at least to patch 7.2 on 14, so the character I'm playing is going through Endwalker. Nothing is a spoiler to me at this stage, so it's okay. I've played original Final Fantasy 7, and Remake is not much different. There's a little bit of change, but I'm okay with that. Plus, we have a whole bunch of other Final Fantasy games that once they're done, the Final Fantasy Friday. Something. I know the Yokai Watch event is started, and that you pretty much can just sit there and watch me just do Fates constantly, all day. And then after the end of that day, later that afternoon, the wife might join, might not, depends how she's feeling after work. Saturday. As of right now, there's D&D. So, don't expect a stream on Saturday, or if it is, it'll be kind of like this, a short one. Sunday, I'm going to keep, as long as I'm actually, not crashing like I did this last Sunday, we'll be back to Assassin's Creed at least in the evening. I don't know what we're going to play during the day, if we play anything at all. Keep an eye on Discord or the Blue Sky account. Both links, of course, are in the About section down below. Next Monday, we will play something. Probably keep going. I've been doing Voices of the Void on Mondays, so we'll probably just do more Voices of the Void on Monday. And then next Tuesday, I don't know. As I'm trying to work the schedule, I gotta make sure I get a day or two in there for me to just kind of relax. So we'll figure how things work out. So yeah. Let me go see if there's anybody on can raid. That's not what I want to press. That's what I want to press. Who is on that I can raid right now? Let's see. JP's on, Molly's on, Truly Cat's on. Gar's just kind of starting here, so I haven't raid Gar in a long time. Slushy's just getting started. She's drawing. Runa's on. She's playing Dead by Daylight. Pat is on Water Park. Let's go ahead and we'll raid Gar, our lovable cat bat. It's been a long time since I raided Gar. So I want to thank everybody for being here. If you can join me for a raid for Gar, I would greatly appreciate it. If you can't, that's okay too. Guys, go do you, take care of yourselves, or if there's someone else you want to watch, go for it. But if not, join me for a raid for our favorite cat bat. He hates it. I know he secretly loves it when people call him that. To Garuku Blue Moon or Gar, I don't know what he's playing. He's currently a shrimp. So, thank you guys. I hope to see you all tomorrow for Soul Hacker 2 or whatever we end up playing. And yeah. And if I see you guys later tonight, if I get on, great. If I don't see you tonight, like I don't get on, get back on. You guys have a good night. So, bye now.